Hi there, knife people. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'd like to talk about two Microtechs in my collection. I only have two. Here they are. This is the first one I bought, Microtech Ultratech, and as recently as last Friday I purchased this guy, which is a Glykon, their new model released this year, and it also happens to be a bayonet grind. So here's a side-by-side comparison, and I want to show you the boxes they came in. Those are legit Microtech boxes, and I'm going to show you this Glykon. Everything that comes with Glykon is in this box, even the sticker. So everything is here. Based on what you're about to see in the next few minutes, some of you guys will be tempted to comment that I got myself a fake Glykon. Let me assure you, it is not, and that's why I'm showing you the contents of the box, down to the name of the acceptance person. I try a few things with every knife that I own before I carry. And so here's what I was doing with these knives, chopping on wood, bamboo, trying to see if I can get the knife to unlock uncommanded, meaning unlock itself without me wanting it to. As you can see, Ultratech did just fine. Let me try to show you what happens, not every time, but almost every time, or frequently enough with this Glykon. So, straight down chop, no problem. If I angle it in a little bit, that's what happens. So I came in at maybe, 60-degree angle from the horizontal. Let's try to play with the angles here. Yeah. So the knife otherwise functions perfectly fine. It only does it in one direction. And so you don't have any doubt of what I'm doing here. Oh, it unlocked, so maybe both directions. Hang on. Maybe it's getting better as we bang it. So I don't think I'm doing anything extraordinary to this knife because, in my opinion, any knife should be able to withstand, this type of forces. It's not. It stopped doing it now. Yeah. But you saw enough of these experiments. So let me know if yours does that too. Is it mine only? Is there anything I can do? What's really annoying, there's no predicting when it's going to do it. So you saw me chopping on the bamboo and it stopped doing it. Then I took this little chopstick and it started doing it again. Let me recap the fact that I bought it from a legitimate Microtech dealer, and it came with all the stuff that Microtechs come with, and I unboxed it myself. The only thing I physically did to the knife, I went over all the screws and checked the torque on them, as I do with all my knives. I would be remiss if I didn't talk about things that I actually do like about this knife. For starters, I want to thank them for going away from the proprietary screws to the torque screws, because I went over with a T8 and checked the torque on all these screws, and I believe this one here and this one were a little bit out of tune. I had to tighten them up a little bit. That does happen when you apply a little bit too much of the Loctite to the threads. Every time I buy a new knife, no matter what manufacturer that is, I take my time and go over the aesthetics of this knife are extremely appealing to me. It has a lot of visual clues from the firearms that I own, and the closest example is this. That's my little P320, and you can see, I don't even have to say anything. They don't exactly sound the same actuating the slide. It's a little quieter. Yeah, maybe some resemblance there. But what they do have in common is this sound. What's kind of funny, I recall that this particular SIG is an older one, so it had a recall for the trigger group safety and had to be sent back to the factory. I don't know, sometimes you just buy things because they're beautiful.